My name is Brian, and in today's video I'm going to be assembling our new extra wide recliner model 6160-87096 in our beige color. Right now I have box 1 available. The set does come in 3 boxes, and box 1, when you open it, only contains the bottom cushion. It has this protective foam and the protections on top that you'll be removing shortly. To actually get started, you want to take these off, remove all the contents from box 1, and you also want to remove these protections and throw these away. And then you want to get ready for the next step. Box 2, you have the backrest that I've taken out, and you also have a box of hardware. Box 3, we have the left and the right arm. So once you've taken all the contents out of your boxes, you're going to have your bottom cushion in your left arm and your right arm. To start, you want to look at the brackets on the bottom cushion. It's facing to the front, and this is the right side. The brackets are lining up with the brackets on this arm as well. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the right arm. I know it's the right arm because there's a USB cable sticking out, and there's also USB ports right here. I'm going to grab these. I'm going to align these brackets with these brackets down here, like this, and do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to grab the arm, align the brackets from the top, and just slide right down. So for this next step, after you have both of the arms locked in, you want to grab your backrest, and you're going to notice that there's similar brackets on the left side and also on the right side. These brackets actually line up with the brackets on the bottom cushion. But you can see that a bracket will insert through here, and this is actually a release pin. So if you don't lock in both sides, or if you don't feel like it's secure enough to release the bracket, you stick your finger underneath and you pull outwards at the same time. You pull outwards on both sides and you pull up at the same time, and the backrest should come off. Sometimes if it's difficult, you may need someone to help you lift the backrest while you pull the pins outwards. To get the backrest on, you're going to align these brackets with these brackets down here. You also have a piece of Velcro hanging from the backrest that will actually attach to the bottom cushion back here. And these red, black, and white wires will attach to these red, black, and white wires from the backrest. So when you're attaching the backrest, make sure you do not cinch the wires. To put the backrest on, I'm going to show you how. I'm going to grab it from the sides, line up the brackets. I'm going to make sure the wires aren't pinched. I'm going to stand on top and press down. And then you can get ready to install the wires. We have the backrest on. The wires are by themselves. We're making sure that the wires aren't pinched. These are the wires from the backrest, and then these wires in my right hand are from the bottom cushion. And to connect them, they're pretty much color-coded, where you have to insert and then twist to lock it in. So I connected the red to the red. I'm connecting white to white with a twist to lock it. And then there's also a small black wire that looks like a power cord. You connect those two together, and from the backrest you should have a cable left over where you'll be reaching into the hardware box now. So coming back to the backrest, there's one cable left over. You'll notice that the cable has a few pins on the inside, and when you open your hardware box, you're actually going to have 2 remotes. One is for the lifting and one is for the heat and vibration. And you want to grab your heat and vibration remote, which looks like this, and you'll see that it accepts multiple pins and it actually locks in. So you want to throw this remote over to the front where it's out of the way. You want to grab the cable that connects to it, line it up, lock that in place. Now you also have the right side armrest that has a cable on the back sticking out. That cable, you can actually loop it through this cable down here, lock it in place, which we'll do later, and it actually connects right here. Your lift remote, which looks like this, also has a similar connection as before, but it actually connects down here at the bottom, and it's got a right angle. So you connect those two, and you throw that remote to the front, and now you're just left with your power cord, which looks like this, and you want to take that black cable off. And when you see the connection, you'll see it has specific type of pins. You want to line those pins up, insert, and you're almost ready for the next step. At the final step, you do have these anti-back tipping devices that are installed on these holes on the frame in the back. I already have one pre-installed right now. You can see that it almost resembles some of the feet on the frame already. So what you want to do is you want to grab the anti-tipping device, the 2 bolts with the 2 hex nuts. You want to line up the holes, put the bolts in, and get the wing nut and screw it in from the back. And you should be ready to just plug in your chair and connect the Velcro that's on the backrest. Now that the chair is connected, you want to look at the remotes, and you see that the lift remote actually turns on green. What you want to do before you sit in the chair is actually recline the chair back by pressing and holding the down button. And I'm going to wait for the backrest to recline so that I can connect the Velcro that comes from the backrest to the bottom cushion. So you want to stick your hand in the crevice. You just want to line up the Velcro that's there underneath, and you'll actually feel it. And once that Velcro is secured, you should be ready to enjoy your chair. Once you're in this recline position, you can actually come right back up to an up position by pressing and holding. You don't necessarily have to come all the way up. I can stop at any point within that range. So you can stop at any point that you're comfortable. You can also notice the foot extension comes out when it's reclined, and the foot extension will actually go away when you start to sit up. Again, stopping at any point can be wherever you're most comfortable. And if you keep pressing and holding the up button, the chair will actually start to lift. The chair is able to hold up to 350 pounds. And again, you can stop at any point in time wherever you're most comfortable. But I'm going to raise it all the way so you can see how high it lifts. That's the max lift. And while the chair is in this up position, I want to show that you have side pockets. You also have cup holders, 2 USB ports. You also have front pockets, and also you have a second remote. The second remote is actually a heat and vibration remote. If you press this button right now, the chair will start to vibrate. It won't heat. If you want to get the heat going, it does take about 10 to 15 minutes. It is gradual. You press the heat button and it'll actually light up in a hue of orange or yellow. And you have several buttons on the side and down here at the bottom. These side buttons actually say back, lumbar, thigh, and leg. So you can either focus the vibration on your back or just on your thigh, or you can do it on all 4 at the same time. The nice thing is you can turn them on and off. This top circle button changes different modes of vibration, and it goes through 3 different cycles of vibration. There's a timer button underneath for 10, 20, or 30 minutes. And the bottom button down here changes intensity of the vibration between low, medium, and high. And if you don't want the chair to vibrate at all and you just want heat, you go ahead and press the power button. The heat button will stay orange, indicating that the chair is still heating. Thank you.